Heads up, guys. Welcome to Forex Walker. Welcome to episode 109. So, this is the previous trade that I held on the USD CAD. I hope you can see that. Today is the 7th of June. I hope you can see my mouse down there. It's the 8th. It's the 7th of June 2026. That is Sunday the 7th. What happened here? We had a trade that was entered nicely on the USD CAT. I wanted to take both a USD CAD and for short term and USD JPY for long term. I forgot to take the USD JPY. The reason why I did not take it was because of ICE in the US dollar. Remember, this is a capital flow trade in which the United States is hosting the World Cup, and we're expecting capital to flow toward the United States. We have many other capital flow trades like South Africa when they were hosting the G20. I actually bought the currency, and with the US dollar, it took a while before it takes off. And you know, when I was looking into the housing market did not respond as much as it was supposed to respond. The hotel rooms, the hospitality industry, the hotel rooms were empty and up to the later stage. I'm talking about online bookings. I'm not talking about tourist arrivals. And the tourist arrivals actually, the when I was looking into the uh, what do they call it, asylum seeker page, the asylum seeker page was actually telling me that a lot of people are actually leaving the United States, and with ICE shooting people, killing a lot of people. ICE is just the immigration group in the United States. Because of those issues, and a lot of people were saying they were boycotting the United States and they don't want to go to the United States and all of that. Because of those reasons, I decided to take a short term move, which is a permanent one. That was the USD CAD. And I took profit. I think it was on Friday. This red line over here, this is where I took profit. It was a Friday. I did not want any pullbacks, and I was not well invested in this trade. And the actual first take profit level was here, actually on 50% of this order block. That's why I was expecting to take profit, but I took an early profit taking level. But for long term, the reason why I ended up liquidating was because Canada, the World Cup is held between three countries for the first time. That is Canada, Mexico, and the United States. So I did not have faith in selling the CAD for a long time. So I expected the CAD to give me a spike, and as well as the Mexican peso to give me a spike. But the Mexican peso actually introduced an interest rate cut after a long time. So that means the economy is not doing well. But the hospitality industry might end up doing well in Canada instead of the United States, because these people can actually book hotel rooms in Canada and drive to the stadium in the United States. So the hospitality industry in the United States does not necessarily have to make money. They can actually cross the border, watch whatever that is happening in that match, and drive back into the other side of the border. And the United States is actually threatening countries like South Africa, Iran. They're threatening they don't want to grant visas for countries that are leaning toward Russia and China. So Iran is actually denied, a visa. So they ended up going to another country. I think it was Mexico or Canada. so they end up living in other countries. And I understand that could be the decision that was made by FIFA for them to accommodate to have the World Cup in three other countries. So because of ICE killing people and doing all of those things, so the hostilities in the United States do not support the currency. Nevertheless, I had to. The currency continued. It actually agreed with capital flow into the economy, and the other take profit levels. The main take profit level was hit, but this is not actually when I do capital flow trades. I don't really take profit there. The actual take profit level is actually all the way up here in the World Cup, and that's how I would be looking at my take profit levels. We can actually break above what you see here, but I wouldn't have done it with the CAD. I would have looked into the JPY. Actually, the JPY supports these trades, especially now because they introduced an interest rate hike. So the trade was supposed to be held from all the way down there. That was the 6th of May. I hope you can see down here where my mouse is at. So that is the 6th of May. I was supposed to have been holding this trade all the way up there. This is a hold and forget. This is the daily time frame. So it's a hold and forget. And you just relax and trade the capital flow trade. This is one of many trades that I've taken. This is another trade that was on the 12th of Feb 2026, and another trade down here. This was held in May last year. This is the 26th of May, 27th of May, 2025. This is one of the oldest trades that I held on the USD JPY. So at the moment, we're going to be watching this capital flow trade, even though I did not take it. I was supposed to be holding it forever, but with the hostilities, with immigration, they call it ICE in the United States. So that did not attract enough capital into the United States. And that's the reason why I had to forget about the trade and focus on the short term USD CAD. And that's actually what I did. And that's where we are. We had to forfeit the trade. So I'll be looking at other trades. We have uh, interest rate hikes on the euro, and this is a rate hike on the euro NZD. So I'll be looking at this one, and I did not enter the market yet. I'm waiting for a pullback. If I don't get a pullback, I'll let go of the trade. This is an interest rate hike trade. I'm expecting the market to reverse from here, down here. So after that, I might look to these two lines here are the entry levels below the 23.6, and I'll be looking to secure an entry on this interest rate hike trade on the euro, and we're going to be looking at something like that, and we'll see what happens. If we don't get a pullback, I'm not taking it. So that's just something that I'll be doing. This is another one. This is AUD and ZD. It's a little bit of negative carry, but actually the AUD has been hiking rates for some time now. The entry was supposed to be down here, so they've been hiking rates for some time, and this is actually the market coming back to retest the entry level here, so that we can continue to head higher. I did not enter the trade. These are the entry levels. I'm expecting the market to reverse to the down below the 50% fib, and that might happen when the economic projections happen. Remember, when the economic projections happen, both currencies are going to get weaker and weaker, and these are some of the currencies that are interest rate projection proof on the United States. Remember, when the United States introduces interest rate projections, what happens is that you get a spike in the JPY and it shakes the market. So you end up having a pullback coming out of those interest rate projections. So, but because both currencies are gonna be affected by the spike in the JPY, you end up seeing tiny movements in the currency, and that is what I was looking at. So if we do get the filling of the market gaps down here, I will be happy with entering the market with a smaller lot size. And if it does show me that it is actually turning around, I will buy it. Remember, the AUD is actually not in a good position to be bought. It's overbought actually, so because they had the economy was not really that bad when they introduced the interest rate hikes. So uh, I forgot what they call those interest rate hikes. Oh, they had what we call hawkish interest rate cuts, and the hawkish interest rate cuts ended in a short piece of time, and they actually introduced interest rate hikes after that. So that's the reason why the currency did not go as bearish as it was supposed to go. So it is over. The AUD is overbought. So I'm not that much invested in buying the AUD. But the euro is a little bit overbought, but I will be well invested in buying it because the inflationary numbers are all the way up there, and I'm expecting it to move for quite a while. And yeah, those are the things that I'm looking into, and I will see you on the next episode. Goodbye.